Are you recording now?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Oh no. We're headed to the track. The world said I needed a driver, so I got one. We need a limo. Something a little bit more baller than this. What is this vehicle?
I mean, a Hyundai Sonata is not your idea of baller?
Well, it does have a car number on it. It's shoe polish, which is like the mark of the drag racer. Yeah, I'm excited for today because it feels like today is, well, it's officially the calm before the storm. And today's our last day of testing. So there's going to be we've talked about the intensity ratcheting up over the course of the last couple days, and it will most assuredly be inching up today because this is the last opportunity all these guys are going to have before we go into tomorrow's official Summit Racing Shakedown runs. Shout out to Jim Greenleaf and the guys at Summit. We appreciate you all. And really, right now, we're just kind of getting some of our media strategy together. Almost all of our media members, we're lucky to have, over 20?
Yep.
Over 20 media members that have RSVP'd for the World Series of Pro Mod, so that's exciting. And they're going to all start arriving today. Or not all of them. We actually have some of them here already, but the bulk of them will arrive today. So we're going to have a media luncheon this afternoon. My wife is going to get us some sandwiches, so we're going to feed everybody. And then we're going to do some fun interview stuff, and we're also going to have some of our big name drivers, Mike Bowman, Stevie Jackson, several others, give some of our media members rides down the track. We're not going to do that in Pro Mods, obviously, but we're going to do it in the Challenger cars that that Bandimere Speedway has. It's going to be a lot of fun. I want the media members, especially those that are like hardcore and have been around this stuff a long time, but maybe haven't been on the drag strip ever, or maybe have never been in a competition type setting like that. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. For me, I think it's going to be a cool experience for these media members to get to ride down the drag strip with Mike Bowman. Did you guys hear about what happened to Mike Bowman?
No.
Dude, weird deal. He lives in one of those like gated communities. Not surprised, he's a baller, right? And the community got together and they're making him move. Yeah, the paparazzi from last year, after winning the World Series of Pro Mod, I feel horrible about it. But when you have all the paparazzi camped outside of your house 24/7 trying to capture what the World Series of Pro Mod reigning champion is up to, what he's eating for breakfast,
having to wear a disguise when
having to wear a disguise. Well, anyways, we're going to test from right now, 10 o'clock till 4 or 5 tonight. Then we're going to have our racer welcome party, courtesy of V Gaines and his Western family of companies. All of our friends out here in Denver are going to come out. We're going to put on a big meal. We're going to have a Mexican fiesta, fajitas, tacos. I really like tacos. That could be a theme of the videos. I have forced a lot of Mexican food on everybody, haven't I? I apologize, guys. The problem of the day. You guys ready? I can't find my sunglasses. So I sat them down somewhere, and if I don't find these sunglasses, we're going to be going to a mall or something, because I've got to get some Wayfarers. Good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
You wear those all the time, don't you? Yeah.
What's up, homie?
You doing good?
Hey, Ron, I am.
You need anything?
No.
You sure? Okay. Man, it's just crazy. Like, you ask people if they need anything, no. All smiles, everybody's happy. It's just, and I said this a minute ago, and it's hard to talk without my sunglasses on. It's making me feel awkward, but it's time to let it happen, right? They're here. We've done what we can do. We're gonna know what happens the next couple days. I truly feel are gonna be pretty magical, man. You can feel it. You can feel it in there. People assembling, right? A little bit. So, I think here in like about a little over an hour, we're gonna have our little media luncheon this afternoon. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna feed everybody. And then right at 1 o'clock, we have 4 of Bandimere Speedway's Pepsi Challengers, late model Dodge Challengers out here in the staging lanes in lanes 5 and 6. And Mike Bowman, who we talked about earlier today, and you know the baggage that comes with being the reigning, defending World Series of Pro Mod champion. Mike Bowman, Erica Enders, Danny Rowe, and Stevie Fast Jackson are going to come up here, pile in those challengers, and we're going to give some of our friends in the media rides down the drag strip. So there's been tons of these guys and gals here in the media that incredibly have never had the opportunity to go down the track in a race car, so or a performance vehicle of any kind. So I'm excited they get to ride along with, especially doing it with these people. To go ride with Stevie Fast and ask questions or whatever you want to do, it's going to be pretty fun. So we're going to hot lap down through there. We'll send you, and it'll be fun. My sunglasses. Hi, man. Thank you. Oh, this is a big deal. So this has been an awkward thing. Thank the good Lord. They're dirty. Hey, clean these sunglasses. What is that, Sporty? I think I know what that is.
Brass, buddy. The brass.
Oh. Dude, we do this so well, right? Look at that. 11 pounds, baby.
Well, and then look on the back. It's got the training on the back.
I have goosebumps again. I have goosebumps all the time.
Wes, would you warm up for me?
Oh, yeah.
You would turn the air down.
Like that. And so what we've got here, superstar pro mod driver Danny Rowe, amongst the baddest pro mod racers in the history of the known universe. Of course, one of our World Series of Pro Mod invitees. He was amongst the first people ever to buy into this whole idea. When I started talking about it 8-10 years ago, he was the first one to say, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. And here we are. So he's back for year 2. He's gonna give one of our media members a ride down the drag strip. It's gonna be fun.
Do a burnout in this thing, see what we can do.
Yeah, it'll do one.
See what we can get going.
I'm gonna put this one in line. You wanna ride down the drag strip with the guy who won the World Series of Pro Mod last year? Yes. Absolutely. Mike Bowman, Xander Schumann.
How you doing? Good, how are you?
Xander and Greg are from One Cure, one of our main sponsors. I think you guys met last year. Yep. Mike's the greatest pro mod drag racer in the history of the world. No one's ever done it better than this guy. Ever. Ever. He won this deal last year, and this will be perfect. You wanna ride with him?
Yes.
Hop in this thing. Okay. Yep. Joe McHugh's been doing this for what, 30 years, coming out to the drag races almost? He's never been down the track. Never been down the track.
Really?
So I want you to jump in that Challenger and take it. Will you?
Do I get to race anybody?
Yeah. Well, you can run.
Is it a pro tree or a full tree?
I'll tell you. Let's go.
Okay, we're ready.
Hey, yo, how was it?
Fantastic. It was awesome, man. It was awesome. And the best part is we won the burnout contest.
Yes.
He cheated. He cheated. He paid the starter and he saw when he flipped the switch.
Sound like a bracket racer.
Oh, jeez.
It's pretty good. Wes put a whipping on me, though. So he trained me, and he stacked a couple cars on us, too. So it was good. We had a good time.
I had left foot for the trees activated with a 229 light to his 569 light. I stage and he takes off. And then I'm like, listen, you went and got a sandwich. That's the problem. Wait a second.
It's close, dude. Oh, Nate beat Stevie. Nate just beat Stevie Jackson. Runs pretty good, right? We were running about 90 there. Now I'm going to turn the air conditioning on because I'm hot. So that's the best thing about having street car race cars. So that was fun, right? I'm so happy we did this for a multitude of reasons. A couple, mission critical ones was Wes gets to do a burnout. Wes gets to go down the racetrack, so that's fun. But more than that, I got to give my wife her first trip down the drag strip. Alicia's never been down the racetrack ever, so we just made, we just went down the track for the first time together, and she got a kick out of it, and it was fun. And that's the thing, I've been talking about it in the other video. It's fun. There's no more fun. These are not pro mods. These are not the fastest cars in the world, but we're having a blast. Going down the racetrack, there's the great American motorsport. Not NASCAR, IndyCar, circle track racing, nothing, drag racing. Secondly, guys in the media, people like Joe McHugh, the official photographer of the World Series of Pro Mod. Joe has been going to drag races, photographing drag races for nearly 3 decades. 3 decades, 30 years, and no one has offered that man the opportunity to go down the drag strip. And he just got to go down the quarter mile with one of his heroes, Steve Matusik, one of our World Series of Pro Mod drivers. And I feel so freaking good about that like Joe McHugh deserves to go down the drag strip as much as he wants. Matter of fact, I may just tell him, you want 50 rides, you have at it, because these guys, especially guys in the media, they don't get the credit they deserve. They work really hard, they sweat, they're out there in the sun all day, they run around. Not everybody's always friendly to them, unfortunately. The media is not always taken care of, in my opinion, the way they deserve to be. So I'm glad we got the opportunity to feed them. We'll feed them all weekend. I'm glad we got the opportunity to feed them today. Show them a good time, let them experience something they've likely never experienced before. And we're gonna do a couple more, man. Hopefully I get to squeeze in a few more passes. So I'm gonna just try to find random people to get in here with me and pretend like I'm giving them rides or something. So if you see anybody, Blake, just send them over. Nate, did you just outrun Stevie Jackson?
I don't hear the Gap Band today.
Hey! Good, man. How are you? Excellent. Thank you for coming. John Miller's coming. Okay. You're right here on the end. You know? So you're our last one. Wow. Thank you. This is it. Well, if you need anything else, just call me. Okay. And then John is coming up the hill here any minute. Okay? Thank you. Right. Last one's here, guys. Thank you.
Maybe that's the song. Maybe that is the song. We're going to be the last ones up here on Saturday night.
I like that. You hear that? He said, last ones to show up. You know what? Maybe that's a sign. We might be the last ones here on Saturday night. I like that. See you in a few.
Good day?
Yes, so far so good.
What's up,
Doug? Oh, I'm so glad. Ready to rock?
There's no way you weren't coming.
Oh, man.
No way you weren't coming.
No, I had to bonsai last second, man.
Dude, look at the last car's here. 27 cars. The ball's in the air. I said this earlier, but there's nothing more we can do right now. You know
done.
What I mean?
Lots of work, lots of planning, blood, sweat, and
The
tears.
stickers will be here tomorrow, so that'll be a fun thing to show in video. We got a top secret thing that'll be fun. Anyways, yeah, man. And Erica finally just made a good run, so that's exciting.
Was that Steve up there? It looks like Steve.
I thought it was too, but I don't think it is. Oh, it's Todd. You better go watch your boy right now.
Yeah, that's my pick.
You better go watch your guy.
Are we allowed to say this?
Yeah, you can say it.
It's my pick. My pick to win.
Who's your pick?
Todd's a big money racer, North Carolina boy, so I'm riding with him.
I don't make picks. Don't even ask me, Blake. I don't make picks.
What's going on?
What's up, man? It's our welcome party. Huge shout out to V Games, all of the Western family, the Western Motorsports family. These companies came out and supported this deal, and we would not be having this huge party. This is a legit party right now. We've got free beer, free food. We want these racers to know how much we appreciate them. So, courtesy of Fine Line, Winberg, GRP, Gibtech, Lazarus, we're so lucky to have these people. Madcap Racing Engines, I'm going to leave somebody out. We're so lucky to have all these people believe in us and share our vision for this race. The coolest part too is all of V-Gain's companies, the Western family we'll call it, they're all Denver companies. So they're all local. So this has a little bit more significance to them because they want to see it succeed because it's in their backyard, right? They want to bring Pro Mod racing to Thunder Mountain. So they're heavily invested in this deal, and we literally could not do it without them. But yeah, man, we're gonna play some music. A bunch of our sponsors are here, our Midway people, the people that are displaying on the Midway. We got all sorts of racers everywhere. We're gonna have a great time. We got some of our sponsors here from One Cure we're giving away. This is all the stuff. Did you see these are our event shirts, and what we do is we have 16, 17 young people that have been heavily impacted by cancer that are coming out here to spend the weekend with us starting tomorrow. They're going to join us tomorrow afternoon, spend the weekend with us. So this is just the start of the stuff that we're rounding up for them. We got event shirts with all of our racers have signed them. So a little bit of a memento. We had a local church, incredible thing, made homemade quilts for all of them, which is insane. It's so cool. But we want these kids that are going through, not everybody's been impacted by cancer, but you'd be blown away by how many people have. And it's a rough go of it, a rough existence. And to give them something they can squeeze onto or cover up with or whatever the case may be, makes me feel really good. So anyways, we also have all of our companies over here displaying. Basically, they bring their trade show booths and they set up and they engage with racers. This is not to put on my salesman hat, but it's a very valuable opportunity to interface with racers, right? Racers are here. These are all high-class racers that have first-class programs, that are not afraid to spend money to go fast, to improve their program, to be more consistent, to have a safer, more reliable, whatever the case may be, race car. They're willing to spend. So this is a fantastic place to be for all these companies to interact with these racers. So it's something we're really proud of. So, and it's really, in all fairness, this is like the last lighthearted moment we're gonna have. You know, this is the calm before the storm, and it doesn't at all seem calm, but it's a moment of fun and laughs and having a couple of cold drinks before tomorrow, when it will be all business. Tomorrow evening, things get extremely serious around here. So anyways, we're gonna have a little bit of fun tonight, holler at some friends, have some cold ones, and see what happens next. We actually have a secondary party that Murder Tundra has put together. Will you follow me out here? I'm gonna show you this. This view, this is the ultimate. It's the ultimate, man. There's no the home of the World Series of Pro Mod is Denver, Colorado, Vandermeer Speedway. So, anyways, my buddy Murder Tundra, everybody knows Murder Tundra. He goes, man, the party last year was great, but like I was hoping we'd have like a party like I'm used to. And I'm like, oh, of course. What now? What do we got to do now? Disco balls? Where's this headed? He goes, I want like some music. So anyways, of course, the Traction Twins, you guys have heard me talk about them all week. Kale and Cody Crisp do not disappoint. They roll out a complete concert PA for us. We've got a mixing board over there. And my guys, Will Mandel on the left playing bass, Scott Dorman there on the right. They flew in from Nashville. They're 10-year team members here at Drag Illustrated, and they're also Nashville musicians. So Will actually played bass for Tanya Tucker and was Travis Tritt's tour manager for several years. So they are legit. Scott has at least a couple of albums out. They're fantastic, and they're gonna play some music for us. So when the party ends in there, we're just gonna move it out here. So, but I'm going home. I'm going home. Me and Blake are tired. We're going home. Hey guys, I hope everybody's gotten a chance to go grab some food. I'd just like to take a second, welcome everybody to the 2018 Drag Illustrated World Series Pro Mod. Unbelievable that I'm getting to say that this is the second annual World Series of Pro Mod. So thank you guys all for coming out, and I hope you got a bite to eat so far, and if you haven't, please pile into the back there, grab a bite to eat. The food's great. We also have some beer up here, and so come up here and have a drink. I would like to, real quick though, we have to thank our sponsors. If it wasn't for V Games and all of his companies, Windward Crankshaft, Madcap Racing Engines, Lazarus Race Cars, GRP Connecting Rods, Fine Line Graphics, and GibTech Pistons, we would not be here breaking bread together as friends. So if you could, let's give them a round of applause. They're all Denver companies, and it's really their backyard, so it's fantastic to have it. Canned margarita. It's not quite the quality of tequila we've been working with this week, but it'll do. It's 8:15 Mountain Time, Vandermeer Speedway, Denver, Colorado. The coolest thing we've seen all these guys come out here and make Hail Mary bonsai runs. We just had what I think was a very successful party. Everybody ate, everybody seems to be happy, we're having fun. The coolest thing that's happening this whole time, and it is my sincere hope that it somehow demonstrates just how serious we are about this, how much all of this means to us. The show that we want to put on is that at 8:15 at night, after all that we've gone through today, we've been testing all day. We ran over 2 hours, I think, on testing. Over nearly 2 hours longer on testing than we planned on. My guys are down here right now painting the red red. Painting what was already red, red. We're touching up the track. Making what was white, whiter. Making what was red, redder. All the grass just finished up mowing everything. And I'm telling you, to look down there and see all that perfectly red like that, and knowing it's for us, for my guys, because that's what they deserve. My guys deserve that. All my guys here, that's what they deserve. All of our fans that are going to fill these seats up this weekend, that's what they deserve. The best we got. And I just think that that's the, like I said, we've seen a lot of cool stuff here. Nitrous cars on the mountain, blower cars, turbo cars, all this fun stuff, hot rods, everybody's excited. It's the coolest thing going on right now. Fact. Dude, it's a lot of work to put on a party and do all this stuff. We got videos, trying to play videos. It's a lot of work, man. But this, I tell you what, it's hard to believe the infrastructure that exists here at Vandermeer. We got wires and we're running videos. We just ran HD net or high def dish network to my motorhome. We're doing big stuff here, man. Big stuff.